They call it Valravn. It's this old folk tale ballad. It's a morbid one, too. It's a monster, kind of reaper of souls. I can only find a brief mention of it right there. Nowhere else, but that word has to be connected to the artifact because look at the motif right there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But that's it. After that, the trail just goes cold. But it's a start. Eh, Professor?
It is a start.
Just a little bit more time, and I think I get some really good results just on research alone, and some tests in the lab tomorrow, if you're free to help, of course.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves here. Where did you even find this thing? Did it just drop on your doorstep?
Beautiful, isn't it?
Yes, very. How did you find it?
An estate sale. A collector of sorts up and died. And left a veritable treasure trove of museum stuff.
Museum stuff.
Oh, old swords, helmets, armor, that sort of thing. Unfortunately, most of it had been picked through by the time I got there, but I did manage to salvage that particular piece.
How much? What do you think?
I think you're drawing conclusions where there are none to be drawn.
Oh, well, I haven't done a spectrometry test or an approximation.
There will be no tests. It's a waste. Besides, it's unethical to work with looted artifacts.
But I bought it.
Private collections are full of looted artifacts. I can't, in good conscience, be a part of this.
But Professor...
Leah, trust me, you're wasting your time. I mean, look at this. There's scarcely any oxidation. The etching looks modern. It's obviously a reproduction.
Professor, really, I'm quite certain that...
Your certainty is based on a story you read in a book, a fairy tale. That's not how we do things. We have methods.
I'm following the method. I have a hypothesis. I just can't test it by myself.
Then it's a poor hypothesis, and I won't let you waste my time with it anymore. Clean up this lab. I want it spotless for tomorrow. Good night, Leah.
Come in. Come in. Come in. I'm sorry, Professor. I'm gonna get this cleaned up in a minute. Professor?
I've come to collect a debt.
How did you get in here? Who are you?
I could ask you much the same.
I'm a research assistant at this lab. So tell me, who are you?
Just an old ballad. A folktale from long ago. As you say, a monster. A reaper of souls.
It's Valravn. I just skimmed that story. I see you're well read.
Damned! Condemned am I to the throngs of academia? Does my blood not run hot through the words upon your very pages? So be it.
She's Professor.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you. Is everything all right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Look, I've been thinking. I'm sorry for snapping at you earlier.
Oh, no, it's fine. I mean, maybe you were right. I was grasping at straws.
No. A poor hypothesis is a hypothesis nonetheless. Let's run those tests tomorrow when we have some free time.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Well, I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Professor.
Yes?
Nothing. Good night.
Will you have me? What interest do you have with that?
I'm studying it. It's an artifact. Or so I thought. Why are you so curious about it?
Our fates are intertwined. Where it goes, I follow.
Valravn.
A poor hypothesis is a hypothesis nonetheless. Answer me this, young Prometheus, who taps into the lore of worlds beyond their own. What is it you pursue? Substance? Wisdom? None to be found among the bones of the fallen. Only maggots.
Surely you're wrong. So much can be learned from the past. It's a fascination.
But alas, every transgression against the dead grants them only greater power and right to destroy you.
Let the dead bury the dead and learn from them as best we can. That I'm certain of.
And so treacherous our certainties are. By the weight of your own soul, is that how you reconcile that your world was built by the corpse of the old?
And why should I reconcile with it? I didn't build this world. I was just born into it.
You'd wager your soul on that? Perhaps I misjudged you, lass. But I have a certainty too. O young Prometheus, today a debt remains unpaid.
I cannot in good conscience let you take this.
I'm not after the blade, lass.
The wheel was set in motion long ago. One soul spared, another condemned. Your debt is much greater.